Hello and welcome to the meditation. First, give yourself a mental pat on the back for taking this time, for clicking on this meditation to take time for yourself. Maybe you do it for yourself a lot, or maybe you don't. Either way, it deserves recognition. In this meditation, it's a surrender meditation. So first, I'm going to walk you through a countdown exercise. Secondly, I'm going to talk you through what it is, in my eyes, it is to surrender. I'm going to have you conjure up some moments of when you've surrendered yourself in the sense that I mean, and just guide you through some minutes of silence and reflection. Before we start with the countdown, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. You can take a second now to do that, or maybe you can do it afterwards. In my channel, I put out weekly content of meditations and videos to help you take that idealized person that you have of yourself in your mind and make them a reality. Alright, let us find our position now. Whether we are seated, we are laying down, whatever we choose for this meditation. If you are sitting down, just make sure that your back is erect and that your chin is tilted slightly downward and your eyes can be open or closed. If you're laying down, just find a comfortable spot to lay yourself down in. You can have your arms and your hands facing upward, and just make sure in whatever position you're in that you're not going to be disturbed, whether by someone walking into the room or by your phone. This is a time for your phone to be away, notifications off, and just taking this time to be with yourself and your thoughts. As usual in these meditations, we're first going to get centered with ourselves. To get centered, we're going to do a countdown, and this is going to be from 50 down to 1, and I'm going to do the countdown for you slowly. All you have to do is count down with me mentally in your mind. Just have your own number counting down in your head next to mine as I speak. And remember, your mind might wander throughout the countdown, but just return to the number I'm on when you realize that it is wandering. We'll start now. 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40. We've reached 10 steps down. Just take a second to feel yourself. And now 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. Another 10 seconds. You still with me? 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Here we are, more than halfway over. Check in with yourself and I'll keep going. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. And here's the final countdown. Just feel yourself Relax, relax. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. There we go. We are 5 minutes into our meditation, and we have hopefully reached some next level of calmness. We can just feel our bodies and how it's different than they felt maybe just a couple minutes ago. And you might wonder what I mean by surrender as the title of this meditation. As we know, surrender in itself means to submit to one's authority, to let go, and to let something else take over. This can be positively noted, or this can be more negative if we think about surrendering against an enemy. Here, we don't surrender against anything negative. Here, we surrender to what is around us, to what it is to be. To be. Questioning what we are, who we are, all those things can be difficult to think about because they have such seeming weight. Who am I and what am I supposed to do here on this earth? But that's not what we're talking about here. Here we're not even considering all of that. Everything you were before this meditation, everything you are going to do, all the personality traits that you think of yourself as. It's not what you're bringing here to the meditation. Of course, you are bringing all of you, but we don't want to have it interrupt what it is to just be in this moment. Surrender. Surrender. We've all surrendered. And I want to help you to understand what I think of when I say surrender. What you think of might be completely different. But let's think about when we go to sleep at night, when we go to bed. We lay in bed, and our mind, it has plenty of things that it wants to grab our attention with. Plenty. It has things that have been simmering that it wants you to remember, things that it needs you to think about right now, to plan for. But you don't want to be thinking all of those things right there. You want to sleep. You want to let go, and you want to sleep. But there is something that happens to you eventually in time. Maybe it's 5 minutes, maybe it's 20 or 30 or an hour or more, but eventually you surrender to sleep. There is a calm that comes over you. There is a forgetting of the things that you were just thinking about. I know I experience this nearly every night, the point where it just all lets go and sleep is more important than what my mind has to say. Can you relate? I've also found that this same type of surrendering happens in a meditation practice. Eventually, you're meditating, you're going on with your meditation, you're listening to the meditator, and you haven't let go yet. You're still caught up in something that's going to happen or something that did happen, and you're fidgety or you're just not there yet in the meditation, which is completely okay. But there is a point, the point that I always strive for in my own meditations, the point where you surrender. I've never had it happen in a 5-minute meditation. Even a 10-minute meditation, that is completely difficult for my mind to achieve. But what you can do and what your mind is capable of is different than mine. But I want this meditation to bring you to the awareness of the surrender, as well as just to think about how long it takes for you to surrender, for your rhythms to take you to that place, for your mind to go there. So just ponder that thought. I'm unsure if it's new to you, or if you know what I speak about, if you've felt this, but just take this quiet time to think about it right here. So have you felt that surrender before in a meditation? Have you meditated and have you felt that moment where things are still and the world is not moving and you are just there, finally present, finally after your mind has been pleading for you to pay attention to it, murmuring and whispering all these different things, but finally you have surrendered to a sense of just being. And take a minute now to see where you are in this process. How are you feeling in the mind? Some days our mind is so much more abundant than others. Sometimes it's easy to quieten and to center, but think about the feeling tone, the energy of your mind today, and where you are right now. Acknowledge everything that is coming up for you. Acknowledge, but don't dwell. Great. I really wanted to do this meditation to bring you to the awareness of that surrendering and to make yourself aware of it as you go throughout your day. Whether when you go to sleep, whether when you're meditating, or in whatever kinds of other ways that you find yourself in a position of surrendering. And the most reassuring thing I find about the surrender, now you know that it's just waiting for you. With time, with the passing of the moments, it is waiting for you to find it, to find that stillness. I hope that this meditation helps you to reach that point of surrender a little bit sooner than you would have if you didn't listen to this meditation. And as this meditation closes, now your mind can be free to move on to its next endeavor. And I hope that you do it with the presence that it deserves. Thank you as always for joining. I hope your day is as meaningful as you make it to be.